Upon My Word and Spoken Realms present Harding's Luck by Edith Nesbit, narrated by Christine Rendel. Chapter 1. Tinkler and the Moonflower. Dickie lived at New Cross. At least, the address was New Cross, but really the house where he lived was one of a row of horrid little houses, built on the slope where once green fields ran down the hill to the river, and the old houses of the Deptford merchants stood stately in their pleasant gardens and fruitful orchards. All those good fields and happy gardens are built over now. It is as though some wicked giant had taken a big brush full of yellow ochre paint and another full of mud colour, and had painted out the green in streaks of dull yellow and filthy brown. And the brown is the roads, and the yellow is the houses. Miles and miles and miles of them, and not a green thing to be seen, except the cabbages in the greengrocers' shops, and here and there some poor trails of creeping jenny drooping from a dirty window-sill. There is a little yard at the back of each house. This is called the garden. And some of these show green, but they only show it to the houses' back windows. You cannot see it from the street. These gardens are green, because green is the colour that most pleases and soothes men's eyes. And however you may shut people up between bars of yellow and mud colour, and however hard you may make them work, and however little wage you may pay them for working, there will always be found among those people some men who are willing to work a little longer, and for no wages at all, so that they may have green things growing near them. But there were no green things growing in the garden at the back of the house where Dickie lived with his aunt. There were stones and bones and bits of brick and dirty old dishcloths matted together with grease and mud, worn-out broom heads and broken shovels, a bottomless pail, and the mouldy remains of a hutch where once rabbits had lived. But that was a very long time ago, and Dickie had never seen the rabbits. A boy had brought a brown rabbit to school once, buttoned up inside his jacket, and he had let Dickie hold it in his hands for several minutes before the teacher detected its presence and shut it up in a locker till...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?